Cornrow Kenny. So what's going on YouTube? So last night, to my extraordinary surprise, the fucking brand new goddamn album from Mr. King K. Dot himself just appeared out of fuck nowhere. It's called Untitled, Unmastered from Mr. Kendrick Lamar. And what's interesting about this is that it appears to be some kind of it's like an album with like just some throwaway, just like an album of throwaway tracks from Kendrick Lamar. You've seen some of these tracks on like late night shows like Jimmy Fallon, Untitled 2, which was my favorite. And another thing to note that's of interest is, let me bring it up here, is that Kendrick has described this sort of like as a project, and just today described it as demos from To Pimp a Butterfly in raw form, unfinished, untitled, unmastered. So as soon as this dropped last night, like, because I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I love the Good Kid, Mad City, which I gave like a 9 out of 10 to. Then To Pimp a Butterfly, I gave a 10 out of 10 to. And now we got this fucking thing, which just appeared out of nowhere last night, 8 tracks. And let's just dive in and dissect this motherfucker. Make sure everything's looking right. Okay, so let's dive in here. Let me just start. I don't usually do this, but I'm just going to start with my favorite track, all right, which is track number 2, which is Untitled 2 from June 23rd, 2014. And oh my fucking God. Guys, this fucking track is fantastic. It's so fantastic. Like, oh my God. It like, first off, he's rapping in this like really high-pitched voice. And he almost sounds like he's in character mode when he has his voice going on. I almost imagine when I was first listening, because I've listened to this a few times since last night. I really didn't get a lot of sleep. But anyway, when he's speaking through this high-pitched voice, at first I just assumed that maybe he was like singing and rapping from the mind state of Lucy from To Pimp a Butterfly. And another thing, I love the intro with the, instead of hip hip hooray, he sort of twisted it with the pimp pimp hooray. I thought that was dope as fuck. But I love the, same black, turn them burgundy, 100 of them. I know I'm greedy, stuck inside the belly of the beast. Can you please pray for me? I feel like he was coming from the mind state of Lucy and that, especially with the first verse, which is, the opening words are so fucking memorable. Get God on the phone, said it won't be long. I see jigaboos. I'm assuming he's just referring to, just niggas. I see styrofoams, like styrofoam cups. I'm assuming he's referencing some lean. My hood going brazy. Where did we go wrong? God, it just sounds so dope against the instrumental, which is just like this huge bombastic instrumental that just gets my blood and adrenaline just flowing. Like this track is just so fucking fantastic. Cornrow Kenny, man. By the way, that one little sample where it's like, "Hello, Billy." What is that from? Does anyone know? If you know, let me know. But because I was curious about that. And what else? I could put a rapper on life support, guaranteed that that's something that none of you want. God damn it. Lord forgive me, hoping I don't relapse. Dave just bought a new 911. Almost thought I seen another plane crash. I love the juxtaposing of the two conflicting images there. Like I think he was talking about like the new 911. He's referring to a car. I think it's like the Porsche. Then juxtaposing that with imagery of September 11th. Just, God damn, just a clever son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, that part right there, that verse. When I saw it on what was that, Jimmy Fallon's show, and he was just spewing it with hate, just real anger and just intensity on the show. What's interesting here is that on the on this album here, extended EP, mixtape, whatever the fuck this is, I'm just gonna call it an album. But when he's saying these lines, what's interesting about this version of this verse is that like he's saying it very calmly, like in a hypnotic sort of sense. And I actually prefer this version of him spewing these lyrics calmly as opposed to the angry live edition, which is so weird because usually the live version is usually better for me. But I just thought that was really fucking awesome. Let me see if there's anything else I want to add on here before I moved on. Let me see. When he gets to fucking, oh, what if I empty my bank out and stunt? Water's like $2,500 a month. I love this because I could really see, I could see Kendrick Lamar like just giving away like just an exceptional amount of his wealth just to show that it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems like a really real person. Or, you know, Lord forgive me, hoping I don't relapse. You know, I love that he's as big as he is, but he's not afraid to show that, like, hey, like, I'm glad you guys think I'm great, but like, I am flawed. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a person. And I just think that's sick. And obviously the flows all over this fucking track are incredible. Especially when it gets to what is it? What if I certified all of these ones? Bitch, I get buck. I'm as real as they come. Just that bit to the right before the outro. Good God, man, I'm just like, yeah, fucking. I had my iPod hooked into my car with Untitled on here, and I was just going deaf basically. But let me stop gushing on this song and move on here. So I'm not talking about this forever, but yeah, track number 2, easily my favorite. My second favorite track would be track number 7. So let me jump to that really quick. Track number 7, 2014 to 2016. Again, we have a repeat of the Pimp, hooray! And oh, my back. But yeah, this track was dope as fuck as well. What's weird about this track is that it's sort of like almost like 3 song segments in one song. You know what I mean? For example, the let me see, number 7. Number 7, it opens up literally sick as fuck. He's sort of like citing this one source, and he's like celebrating his victories. Almost sounds like he's celebrating his victories from what he achieved with To Pimp a Butterfly, and that's what I'm assuming anyway. And this whole love won't get you high as this, drugs won't get you high as this. He doesn't really make it explicit what this is. I'm just assuming he's talking about what he achieved from To Pimp a Butterfly, like just success. I'm assuming. Could be wrong, but curious about that. What he's talking about. Juice won't get you high as this. What is that? Thought that was fascinating. Also love the levitate. That was fucking dope. But yeah, like I said, it's almost like 3 tracks in one track, you know. So there's that really awesome fucking opening, which cuts off, I think I marked it here, cuts off at about the 2-minute mark, where it kind of switches to a more serious tone. If I could never end a career if it never started, bruh, I don't know who the fuck that was directed towards, but good God. And then just that whole verse was obviously fantastic. I think he alludes to his next album a little bit in that verse. Am I wrong, or is it on a different track? Oh no, he did. Forecasting my future. This is the future. The mastermind until my next album. More power to you. nigga's killing it. Nigga's killing it. Why is he killing it so hard? Why? Anyway, and then it gets to the third segment of the song, which starts at I think I had at 4 minutes and 32 seconds. It sounds as if like I think like a 5-year-old produced this side of the track or the whole track or some shit. I can't remember. But either way, at the 4 minute and 32 second mark, I really love this section of the song because it just sounds like Kendrick's in the studio with some people and Kendrick's sort of working on it sounds like he's working on ideas that he's messing with for track number 4 on this album. But I love this moment. It's interesting. It's bizarre. It's funny too. And I don't know, it kind of gives you an insight to what it must be like working with Kendrick in the studio, which I think is cool. And I love this, but head is the answer. Head is the future. Also, I love the guitar. Love the guitar here, really dope. But anyway, head is the answer. Head is the future. This I thought was really a dope line because in one sense he could, he could be talking about blowjobs, obviously, but he could also be talking about like your mind. You know what I'm saying? Could be talking about the mind when he's referring to what was it? Head is the future. Head is the answer. So, yeah, really interesting. And what was the last part of it? I think I had it written down here somewhere. Don't second guess yourself. That line, don't second guess yourself. That's what makes me sort of think like maybe he's actually talking about the mind. But he's probably talking about blowjobs and the mind simultaneously, just to mind fuck us, because that's what he does. Because motherfucker's a poet. But moving on, number 7 or track number 2. Track number 7 was my second favorite. By the way, love to shout out to fucking Evil Dead. It's a good man right there. It's a good man. And then what was my last favorite track on this bitch? Got notes everywhere. Oh, track number 1. Should know. Track number 1 is my last and third favorite, which is August 19th, 2014. This shit was dope as fuck, man. I'm not sure who the fuck was speaking at the beginning, but I love the silence, you know, and then there's like a slow build, and then we get this opening monologue. Come here, girl. You know, and it goes through all that. This track is it's really cool. I mean, the way it comes on, it almost comes on like I almost imagine like curtains opening when this track comes on, and like it's like a live band or someone playing live is about to start. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really cool. And the way that Kendrick comes in out of like he sounds, Kendrick comes on to this track as if like he's a train from afar closing in on you, and he's just awesome, man. A lot of the imagery and the lyrics here sort of have like some biblical allusions, you know what I'm saying? Maybe inspired by like Revelations or something. Let me read through some here just to give you an example. There were some lines. Let me see. There was something in here. There was one particular line in here that where the fuck did it go? Another trumpet has sounded off. Everyone heard it. It's happening. No more running for world wars. It's happening. No more discriminating the poor. It's happening. No more bad bitches and real niggas. Backpedaling Christians, settling for forgiveness. Evidence all around us. The town is covered in fishes. Yeah, here we go. Ocean water dried out. Fire burning more tires out. Yeah. That's where I kind of got the biblical vibes from, that sort of stuff. But yeah, just fucking, I love this track too. It has a really nice, soothing outro, and I loved it. But let me quickly get some thoughts on everything else here. Let's see here. Track number 3 was cool. This was a groovy track. Kendrick gets like some really interesting insights, I guess, on life or how to live life from like an Asian, from an Indian, yeah, I guess just from minorities, I suppose. Let me see here. That's what the Indian said. I need a demand telling me longevity is in the dirt. Buy some property first. From the Asian, talking about religion, Buddha. That was a really, really interesting track. I need to. That's the thing with Kendrick. It's so hard to talk about his work, whether you listen to it for a few hours or you listen to it for 6 months straight and then spoke about it. What the hell happened? Oh, 1 second. I want to check something here. Oh, never mind. Thought I stopped streaming for a second. Got scared. I was like, what? But yeah, anyway, yeah, track number 3 was cool. Let me see here. Track number 4, which one? Track number 4 was cool. This one was really short, but there was some really beautiful singing from SZA, which I liked quite a bit. And oh yeah, we get the whole head is the answer line, which I thought was cool. What's weird about track number 4? Let me just double check I'm talking about the right one. Track number 4. Come on. Was one thing that's funny about track number 4 is that it almost seems like a ASMR thing coming from Kendrick Lamar with the whole whispering, which strange, but and we got some J-Rock on here as well. Let me give me some other quick thoughts. Let me see. Track number 6, is that the one with CeeLo Green? Let me see. I think that was the one with CeeLo Green. Oh, it was. Yeah, this track was cool as fuck. It kind of just reminds me of like it reminds me of like just everyone contributing vocally, lyrically. It's sort of like talking to a lover or something like that. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, CeeLo Green, it was nice to hear his vocals on this thing. And oh my God, I'm all over the place. Where the fuck did I go? Hold on. Recording live is some weird shit. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but CeeLo Green was dope on here, and the shit was just jamming as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it reminded me of I don't know why it reminded me of this, but it reminded me of being a little kid in my mom's car, always forced to listen to her music. But I loved it anyway. Like it reminds me of being in her car listening to like Al Green and Luther Vandross, and yeah, it reminds me of those sort of vibes. And what else? Did I forget anything? What else do I want to talk about? Track number 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I don't think I talked about track number 5, so let me get to that really quick. Oh yeah, this track was cool as fuck. I love the vocals from Anna Wise. Track number 5. Talking about track number 5. But yeah, the vocals from Anna Wise were really nice. This one especially sounds like inspired by like imagery in the Bible of Revelations. Jumped into a pit of flames, burned to coal, drowned inside the lake, outside, away. Yeah. really interesting, I gotta say. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to particularly add. I mean, I just thought it was an extremely chill track. It just reminds me of something that I would hear if I was like on a fucking long ass train or something. I just want to relax and listen to something, you know what I'm saying? That's what it reminds me of. By the way, Kendrick's fucking murder line though. I plan on creeping through your fucking door and blowing out every piece of your brain until your son jump in your arms. cut on the engine, then sped off in the rain. I'm gone. Fuck. Savage. And then J-Rock comes in here on the end. But yeah, another great track. And then I think that just leaves track number 8, which is that Blue Eyes thing that he did live. Which, let me go to that. Holy shit, we're at 20 minutes already? Good God. Let's see here. Yeah, Why So Sad? Walking around with them blue faces. Yeah, this is just funky as fuck, this track right here. I mean, this is the type of shit that just makes you just want to move. I mean, it sounds like if you had the funk, and then if I don't know, if like Langston Hughes like decided to become a fucking rapper, this is probably what you would get from that. There's just some wonderful wordplay in here, and I've spoken a little bit about this on a different video, but I mean, Cape Town. Yeah, I like this track a lot. Actually, it's just jamming. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I thought the live feed cut for a second. I'm glad it didn't. But anyways, I think that's all I really got to say. I don't want to keep going here because we're already at 21 minutes. Good God, I didn't even notice. But yeah, thanks you guys for tuning in, watching the feed. Let me know what you thought of this album, mixtape, extended EP, whatever the fuck this is. But let me know your thoughts on it down below. I mean, yeah, it's sort of like unfinished and not sewn together perfectly on a technical level. You know, it's kind of stripped down and minimal, you know. But I really fucking love this thing. Like, honestly, like I literally was fuck, I was almost late to work because I just stayed up so late, just like listening through this just again and again and again and again. And I think that Kendrick Lamar is seriously, there's something special about this guy. Real shit. Like, I think he's the best out there for me in terms of a rapper. Yeah. I mean, all due respect to Eminem, of course, but like Kendrick's just different, man. Like he's like he's really just like a poet, you know. He's almost like not even a rapper. He's just like a poet, an extraordinary one, just fitting today's rhyme scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, I don't know, but I think he's just fantastic on here. And track number 2 is my absolute favorite. It's my favorite track of the year so far. It is just, I can't stop listening to it. Straight up. Track number 2. My God. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but on track number 2, okay, at 1 minute and 46 seconds on track number 2, when his voice leaves and it slowly fades back in. Every time it gets to that part, I can't explain it, but I'm just like, yes, Breach, K-Dot, yes, God. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my neighbors and my roommates probably think I'm going insane right now. So I'm probably about to wrap this up. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this project down below. Personally, I'm feeling a 9, about a 9 out of 10. I can't go a full 10 out of 10 because I mean it's, you know, it's unfinished. Yeah, it's unfinished, you know, and not only is it unfinished, but you know, when he alludes to level two, I feel like he's, I know I'm not done. I feel like he's implying with this project that this is something that I'm feeling, but I'm just barely scratching the surface. And yeah, I gotta give it a 9 out of 10 because somehow, as crazy as it sounds, despite the fact this is better than a whole other rapper's entire catalogs, this one album right here, I think he's just scratching the surface. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this down below. And yeah, thanks for sticking out with me. But I'm about to get out of here. Peace.